seconds waiting on this damn pod to start. Like,
Well, it is
look how
started.
much water is left. I
We
finished all my
live.
water. I know I'm live.
You out here
I
drinking
gotta show
vodka.
I gotta show these guys how to hydrate. Like, you can't just come out. Look at my skin
Mm-hmm.
glowing, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at my skin glowing. Fun fact: I've never worn this outside the my premises. Actually, I don't wear this right
Your
outside
premises.
the
Your home.
premises.
Premises.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I don't wear this on the street. I don't know what this is affiliated with. I also have the orange
Nah.
one. I would love to wear it, but I'm not taking any chances unless I'm in
What?
DTLA in the city.
Okay.
Yeah. Because out here I do see a little bit of some gangbangers, but it's all good in the
Some
hood. It's
gangbangers.
like it's
Premises.
sprinkled in there.
Gangbangers. Who are,
What's good?
who are you?
I don't know, man. I don't know myself. Don't ask me this type of questions, man. Like existential crisis just kicks in.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just leave it where I don't know. Nah, I'm
You
that
don't
nigga.
know.
That's who I am. I'm that nigga.
Well,
On that note,
I'm just like, whoa, what?
it's like, yo, who's this guy?
who is this? All right.
It's
Well,
me.
back at it.
Let's go. I can't clap because I left my thing in New York.
All right, bro. You premises.
What? I left
Napping.
the tripod in New York. What do you want me to do? I couldn't carry that on the plane. I'm a young black man.
I mean, all right, y'all. We back. Tim Z, episode number 16, right?
I think so. Last one we posted.
Yeah,
was
16,
15.
16, 16.
You sure? You sure, mate?
I'm positive.
Already?
Okay, let's go.
16? Goddamn.
That's what it is.
Yup.
We still went on Spotify or Google, or Apple Play or nothing, but 16 episodes in. Let's go.
Delay. That's slimy.
Yeah, let's blame our
Scoundrel.
Vandalay for this. It's all his fault. He was supposed to edit
Exactly.
and like the audio and get it set up on those DSPs.
Mhm.
He still hasn't done it.
And
And
he
that
ran
note,
away
we're
from
also
that.
looking for audio engineers.
And this episode is brought to you by nobody.
But as usual, it's brought to you by two niggas and starlets.
Who's
Hey.
who?
Oh,
man.
yo, Patrick, he called you a dictator, bro. I
Oh,
mean, you
I
are.
mean-
You had me waiting 8 hours for the podcast, so held
8
me hostage in
hours.
my own premise.
Premises.
Premises. I've been learning some new words, but let's start the pod. I'll tell you guys all about it.
Okay. Well, as we usually do, what did make you say this week? Who's going first?
I'll let Stalin go first. He never goes first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, always hiding.
Week? This
Yeah,
week?
this week.
Goddamn, this week?
I caught him off guard. Look at that.
This week I've been quiet, bro. I've just been like just like finishing some jobs, like just editing.
Mhm.
It's literally been like I was editing yesterday, I was editing the day before, and I was editing all of last week.
Damn,
I'm still editing.
yeah, this nigga sounds depressed, man. Get out the house. Get some sun. Like,
I'm editing. No, it's fun. It's cool. It's just tedious. I feel like for me, like editing is just like out of the whole creative process in filmmaking, it's my least favorite. Like I like shooting.
really?
I like
Okay.
directing, yeah. But
Yeah.
like when it comes to like editing and just watching footage and sitting there and just like
Yeah, you know that's actually
of
why
work.
I like quit photography. You took a pause on it because I really
Yeah.
didn't enjoy editing. Like I'll have the footage for mad long. You never get your pictures because I don't like
Yeah.
opening that Photoshop or Illustrator. I mean, Lightroom app on my also because my computer's slow, but
yeah.
it's mainly because I didn't enjoy it. But I feel you, man. But besides that, you're good, right? You're working. I'm glad to see this. You're an inspiration to me. I'll tell you exactly why later, but you're an inspiration, man.
Yeah, I've been working, man. Just trying to like just trying to get more gigs, before it gets slow.
Nah, it's
'Cause
never
when-
gonna
when-
get slow.
Now, when you're freelancing, it's usually slow in the winter,
Mm.
like during the fall and like the summer.
That's why you
winter.
hit the girls with the OnlyFans, bro. Come on, it never stops.
Wait, what?
There's a
This
market
guy,
out there,
bro.
baby. Let's go. Niggas
This
is
man,
gonna be indoors. People all indoors. They don't like going out.
Gotta get them angles.
Get them angles. Yo, most of them don't know how to basic camera like setups. Don't know basic angles. Like that's what
That's why your
I'm in.
computer's slow.
Oh no, I'm a good guy. Team NoFap all day. For
Okay.
real. Shout out to that group on Reddit. NoFap all day. I'm serious about this. Y'all niggas laughing, but I'm with it. I'm with that group. They're spreading a positive message. Clear your mind of porn and its negative effects.
All right, Mr. Fisherman Sweater. What they make you say this week?
Dude, I'm feeling mad cozy right now, man. I was in here in a t-shirt. I'm like, that's not right, man. I gotta come back right on the pod. They made me say, oh, yo, life's good, man.
Why you look around like
nah. Niggas move to LA and switch up. Nah, they made me say, damn, I put it on style and then he didn't even think about it. They made me learn some new words. I know what Svengali means now. That's a word, Svengali.
what does that mean?
Yeah.
It means someone who's treacherous and uses, it's kind of like a chess master and plays people's emotions, using them as like pawns in his own little game he plays to reap the benefits.
Mm.
You know. So I was watching the show Better Call Saul on Netflix. If you guys have watched Breaking Bad, it's the lawyer from Breaking Bad, his own show. It's really good actually.
Oh, Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul, and they use a lot of these lawyer jargon. So like that type of like vocabulary has been sticking with me. So I know what Svengali means.
Got a little notepad.
Yeah, I'll do that. I know what loquacious means. It means like talkative. You just throw that in random conversations with strangers. Like, who's this guy? Like, why is he talking to me like this? But it's a great show. All in all, it's all to say it's a great show. I've been enjoying it.
All right,
A bit too much.
Hassan, I just fact checked you, and it's not.
Damn.
Svengali, yo, don't play with me. Don't play with me.
So-
I'll pull up the definition.
So it's right, but it's not an actual word. It's just a reference to a character.
Yeah, I mean, you could use it in a sentence. So isn't that a word? If that, in the sense, because it was used in a sentence, and that's what I got it from. Like I looked it up. If you could look something up and use it in a sentence,
But
I would get into
technically, it's a name. It's not like
it's a
not
name given to an
adjective.
imposter, though. So, like, if I call you a Svengali and you don't know what that means, you look it up, and now what? You're welcome. I just blessed you with a new name or a new word that you could use.
We got a flag on the play.
Yeah, we got a flag on the play.
Okay, I'll switch that word to loquacious.
penalty.
I'll switch it to loquacious then. Since you guys don't want to rock with Svengali, I'll switch it to loquacious. But Svengali is a legal term too. So
Spell it.
Yeah.
SV.
Oh, actually, yeah, Hassan, you're right. I take it back.
Yo,
It
I
is
swear to God, this dude Stalin, man. You see
Penalty's
this?
been reversed.
Yo, he didn't want to let me have
you
that.
saw his face. He was like, "What?"
No, because I was out here actually using this word, man, just throwing it in random DMs. Glacier boys, let's go. I'm a glacier boy, not with the money, but with the verbiage. Come on. But no, on that note, I think it's only right that I give you guys a reveal.
Hold on.
The mic is gonna go down for a second. I need you guys to count down. This is special. Something happened since the last episode. It's the reason why I'm wearing a bandana on my head right now.
Count down from what? 5?
Yeah, or like a drum roll, whatever you guys want to do. But yeah, let's get that going, and I'll do the review.
Now, your feature presentation.
That's all you got.
Saw him with the broccoli on top of his head.
Yo, fight me, son.
You saw him look like Bemini Man.
I've done it all.
Fresh from LA. We present Brank Ocean.
Look at that boy go. Damn. You said Bank Ocean? Hank Ocean?
Mom, can we get Frank Ocean? Mom, no, we have Frank Ocean at home.
The Frank Ocean at home. Guess what I'm going as this Halloween, bro.
That's funny.
Nah, I just call
Nah,
myself
I like it.
the.
I
Thank
like
you,
it.
man. I appreciate it. We'll be
Yeah.
switching colors every 2 weeks. That's.
Yeah.
I'm actually late on my appointment this week. I mean, by appointment, I mean sitting on my floor and doing it my damn self. But you can see that the roots are growing in, so we need to re-bleach it and mess it up all up again.
What you
In
doing with
two
the
weeks.
same color again?
No, I think I'll go with I wanted to go with something a bit more free and like creative. I like the color blue, so we'll do like a shade of blue, and then we'll go from there. But for Halloween, I'm actually doing green as Frank Ocean. You know, I don't put effort in my Halloween outfits at all. I don't like to put effort in it, so just dye my hair. And if you know who I am, or if I see you, I'll just do this. This is a thumbnail for today's episode too. Just and that's it. If you get the reference, that's it. Or I'll sing the potato flew around.
No. No.
No, a potato flew around my room. But nah,
So
y'all feel free, man.
we're booking Brank.
Brain, Basan Ocean, great value, Frank Ocean.
In great value.
It's Frank River, nigga.
Frank River.
Oh God. Anyways, this is the
All right, Brank, pull it together.
when your kid wants a celebrity appearance at his birthday, but you can't afford it.
Oh man,
Oh,
it's gonna be a big letdown.
it's gonna. Oh, nah, I dyed my hair for you, kid. You better enjoy this. I'm singing too, all auto tune.
I mean, but honestly, you know, if you showed up with the face mask, they might not be able to tell.
Dude, I've been called Frank Ocean way too many times at work. I think that's also partially a reason why I'm quitting. But I'm actually quitting though.
Oh, where?
On a serious note, yeah, I'm quitting. I can't do it anymore. I'm losing my mind, bro. It's one of those jobs where like it started off okay, like I was paying off the bills, but if I go there one more day, I'll probably end up just jumping off that freaking balcony onto the floor, and that's it.
I mean, I would say,
Sanity over a paycheck, everybody. That's just how I'm living.
all right.
I'll find something, bro. I'll find something. You know how I get, man. This is just my character.
I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah. But no, what did they make you say this week, man? I talked a lot. Damn, I haven't potted in a minute. I accumulated all of that. Just
Another word, new word.
oh, no, it's not. You don't fight me. Stalin, you see that? Wow.
Nah, this week.
I'll have you know that I've been reading quite. No, I haven't read this week, but I have some books accumulated here. I just use it again. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, this week, they made me say, sometimes it's you. So sometimes we have to like look in the mirror.
Who?
Not you.
Who?
But sometimes it's yourself. So
Oh,
I feel like many times people look at outside sources as to why things are happening for them in their life. And you know, there could have been an impact due to someone else in a current situation. But you do have to look at yourself, because a lot of times the only thing that's stopping us at times is ourselves. You look at a lot of situations, you know, let's just say you went outside, you were hanging out with some people, you got punched in the face. But
well, that escalated really quick.
Listen.
What is this?
You know the
Bronx
person.
and Compton?
Nah, but you know the person that punched you in the face was someone who was a hothead, short tempered, and you were starting shit, but you put yourself in that predicament. So you'll blame them for that, but you were the one that put yourself in that situation to begin with.
Oh, yeah.
Not saying you should have got punched in the face, but if you
Why
know,
you so violent,
you
man?
have
That's
all
my
that
question.
information, why put yourself in that situation?
I know.
No, I mean, it just
Holding yourself accountable and not being punched in the face is essentially what you're saying.
to an extent, yeah. I mean, when we talked about, I don't think you've read the book yet, but Stalin and I have, The 7 Habits,
Oh,
highly effective.
wait, actually, I
Oh,
have
you
the
got it?
power of habit right here. I don't have the 7 habits. Yeah,
Got
I
you.
couldn't bring all my stuff with me from New York, man. But go on.
No, it's cool. But what keeps replaying in my head is sometimes it's not the problem, it's how you're looking at it. So I think that's a really big lesson for everybody to, internalize and take with them for the rest of their lives. You have to sit back and say, hey, am I working hard enough, smart enough? Am I doing this, doing that? Something I see like people complain about, oh, I don't have enough money, I'm broke. That's your fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, there's sometimes, I mean, we could all speak to it. We're all people of color. Yeah, there's going to be times where those opportunities aren't presented to us no matter what.
Sure.
But what are you doing to help yourself? Is what I'm saying.
Just
So,
shopping at Barney's.
but that's the thing that will keep you down. You know what I mean? So when it comes to being able to create some upward movement, you can't look at other people to do that for you. You go out, you work, you get connections, network,
You
everything.
apply
But
for jobs,
that's,
like
yeah, that's you doing it. At the end of the day, if it doesn't work, you know that, hey, I put it all out there. If it didn't work, it's time to try something else. So that's what they made me say this week. Thank you for
I
allowing
feel
me
you
to
on that, man. Damn. Well, he went on. Who pissed this guy off? Who almost
Nobody.
busted
It's
that
just
man's
it's
balls?
just the, you know, having to come to that realization sometimes. Like for me, I travel about 2 hours, hour and a half to work, sometimes a
Nah, I
little
feel
more,
you, bro.
depending. But I could easily say, hey, I don't have time for this or that. And yeah, I'll be tired sometimes, but it's up to me to say, hey, I'm gonna make this happen. Like all of us, we all did things today, but we said, hey, we're gonna make this podcast
Oh
happen
yeah.
today.
I didn't even
You
go to
know,
the DMV because I was waiting on somebody to get a
yeah,
podcast. But
yeah, yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Like I could have easily be like, oh, I'm tired, and then later on complain about, oh, how come the podcast isn't working out? Well, guess what? You're the one that's always saying you're tired. But no, I'm gonna make
true.
sure I'm here. I get here, and we'll do the best job that we can do. So
Yeah. And I think it's important to highlight that you're doing this right off the job too. You literally just got home from work.
I mean,
And then
that's not a big deal. It's just,
nah, I'm just
I
saying like
wasn't, wrestling Superman or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
I
So,
am. I do. That's what I do at my job all day. Just wrestle Superman and like super old people.
super old
Not,
people.
not. I actually love working with old people. That's the funny thing. I love it when old people come through because they're just funny individuals.
Yeah.
Like they act like kids, and you can see like you also get like some form of perspective from their end as well. Like when they can't use like simple phones, it's cute to help them out and like
Well, you know what? I want you to, you were saying something earlier, and I feel
yeah
the same way. Styling is super inspirational, I feel like, to both of us.
yeah
If you don't know enough styling, we're here to remind you again.
yeah.
But if you don't mind like sharing with everybody, not everything, but some of the things that you're working on as a creative and like pushing yourself forward. Because I think, what you're doing is something you should be very proud of. So if you
For
wouldn't
real,
mind
no,
speaking to
seriously. Also, shout out to that chalet ring I see on your hands, man. Come on, it's here.
that.
Support your friends. This is prime example. Thank you, actually, for
Yeah,
that. They try to steal it, but I had to tell my
we
boys to
got it
get it.
back.
My young boys got it back. You feel me? But Stalin, proceed.
Honestly, what am I doing? I'm honestly just learning. That's it. I feel
Niggas, I
like
ain't doing crap.
I've been
I
chilling,
feel like
Start
no, but
scratching the head like.
but seriously, I feel like that's what it is. I feel like that's the mindset you have to have. I
Hmm.
feel like I'm just learning how to like be my own boss. I'm learning how to like get my own jobs. I'm learning how to like edit better, learning more about myself, what works for me, what doesn't,
Right.
making mistakes. Like working on a lot of projects too, but I'm also like working on myself. I feel like an important aspect of it is like to really like know yourself
Hmm.
and really understand yourself emotionally and mentally. So it's been a lot of that too, a lot of introspection. Like if I'm not working, then trying to figure out more about myself, trying to like take more risks and like slowly trying to figure out like what path I want to take.
Yeah,
And just trying to incorporate that into like my work and like what really inspires me, what speaks to me, what doesn't. learning more technical aspects about filmmaking, trying to like start run a company. We'll start one myself
Yeah,
now, but I want to grow it later
that
on.
is a company. Don't say you're just by yourself. That's a company.
That's true.
Yeah,
Also like investing in things like that I need, like investing in
Mhm.
the studio space too, like with
yeah,
my studio mates, and just trying to like find different ways to make income, whether it be
Oh
like
yeah,
renting out the space or like renting out equipment or using for ourselves. Eventually, like even teach people
that's
how to
what's up,
like
man.
take photography or like video, just getting clients.
yeah.
And I don't know, just trying to like figure it out as I go.
And
Yeah.
you're doing it. We
You know
see
what?
it.
Hey, let's. I want to give him a round of applause though, for real
Niggas want to flex when they have their tripods.
Thank you, thank
though.
you, thank you.
Nah, but I mean, honestly, Sterling, in my opinion, you're keeping a student's mentality, and I feel like that's what you always need for maximum growth in this life. Is always having the ability and the want to learn how to do whatever it is. That's gonna pull you closer to your individual goals,
Yeah,
team goals, whatever it might be. But as you do those things, that makes me want to work harder. So that's
yeah,
that's part of why I brought up what they made me say this week was just looking internally. So please keep doing what you're doing, and thank you for
yeah.
inspiring
And just so
myself
you
and
know,
others.
like I've spoken to a few people out here, and like, yo, you're going places, man, because you inspire a lot of people, and you just don't know it yet. Like I've spoken to my boy Mosty, we've had conversation, and he really, because he's into the same like kind of video film space, and you really are like, very motivational to him. Like you're pushing him to get out of like his comfort zone and just go out there and start creating. I think it's evident. You can see that he's been posting a lot lately. Like he's been
Yeah.
going like, and he works like a lot too. So just so you know, that's how you inspire people. You've inspired. Actually, this transitioned into the same question being asked to me. I'll take it from here, Patrick.
Yeah, go ahead,
But
go
you've inspired me to kind of quit my job because honestly,
ahead.
no. I'm finding someone to blame. Like niggas, oh.
Exit
Cause the way
letter.
them unemployment checks is looking good, and like me just being out here just working,
He's like,
working, and
in a few months, if I'm not doing good, like it's on you, Pat.
it's on you, Stalin. You did this. Like I was fine. I was getting a steady paycheck, and you made me leave,
Oh
and
my
there ain't no
god.
jobs out here, and like that's it. But but on a more serious note, actually, like the fact that you've taken the risk to just invest in yourself and like kind of have the business flow the way you want it, and just keep yourself accountable and just waking up every day and going after it and doing it yourself is what inspires me. Because what I've noticed was that like with the job I have out here in LA, it just takes away like my week. I've been here a month and I haven't been able to even read a book, let more than be creative in any sense. You feel me? Like the job just consumes you, and I don't like that. I just want a job to be a job. I don't want it to follow me back home. And not saying the actual job follows you home, is that like you get home and you're depleted. Like even like typing out an email is kind of difficult because you're literally just mentally and physically just tired. And on your off days, you're just catching up on the week on things you had to do that you weren't able to do during the week. That's what's like killing me because I feel like if I don't harness this creative spirit that I brought here to with me to LA, if I get comfortable and just like start taking on more expenses, I'll just find a job that would allow me to pay off those expenses. And the main important reason why I moved out here just dies. So I'm currently in search for a job that is just a job that gives me the freedom to be able to go to the diamond district and go look for manufacturers and like create my website, get my logo going, get like some designs going, shoot some videos, edit some stuff, just so I could keep my own sanity. And it's not just work 24/7.
But
So
maybe let me just interject. Um,
interject all you can. Look at you using new words. Somebody's been reading too.
Son,
nah,
don't do it. Nah, I'm not
Ah,
nah.
don't do it. Nah, dude, dude, I'm crazy,
Nah,
man.
nah. But
sure.
I feel like maybe I think we both kind of the same thing. Like I have, my job, a lot of travel time cuts
Yeah.
into pretty much a lot of what I want to do. But pardon me, I don't think any job is perfect. And
Oh
I
yeah, for
think that,
sure.
definitely need, planning and dedicating time on particular days that you have off or even after work. Like I've been doing some stuff where it's just, I get home late, but I'm like, okay, I'll dedicate 20 minutes to do this. And then, that will build up.
Yeah,
So,
nah, I feel you. I don't let go of my my daily routines. Like I still work out 3 times
right.
a week. I still go running 3 times a week. I try to I cook on top of all of that, but
Oh,
that
yeah.
consumes you, you know. So I get home and for me to create, I know myself. I need to be kind of stress free, and not
Yeah.
in a mind state where I'm not tired, and that just beats me. Like I haven't. I was reading my business plan that I wrote just I
Hmm.
think back in New York, the 20-page document, and it's just that I miss that feeling of yo, I am hungry, I want this, let's go again, you know. So again, with this job also if I'm working, I like to learn from my job. Like when I was working within fashion, even though the job was essentially kind of the same,
Oh,
I
yeah.
liked it because I was learning more about garments, I was learning more about leather, I was at one point I was doing 3 jobs in one. Like I was working at the fashion store, I was also interning, but it
Hmm.
didn't feel like work. It felt like I was just accumulating knowledge because it's something I was genuinely passionate about. Over here I'm just at work damn, it's not time yet. Like I really could give less of a damn. Like I'm sorry, but I don't like feeling like that at work, and it gets me super depressed. Like I
Yeah. No, I
some
feel
days
you.
I'm like I don't want to go here, and I also have to Uber to work. So if I can find a
Yeah,
job that's
that's
closer to me,
exactly. Cut that
that eats
cost.
into cost, and yeah. So there's just all of that, and I'm gonna call them out honestly on this spot. I give no damns. Blonde Hassan is a
Uh,
different
yeah,
nigga.
we not. Don't do
No,
that. Don't do that.
no,
Uh,
listen,
uh-uh.
listen,
Uh-uh.
listen. When it comes
Uh,
to religious obligations, those things are super serious, okay? And you
yeah,
can't
but
take a day off from. Anyways, anyways, let's just say I'm quitting that job, and it's
exactly.
gonna be done this week, and I'm gonna find something else.
There
And
you go.
I'm gonna look more into fashion. I found this jewelry. I can't say this word, and it
It's
gets
okay. It's
like
okay.
jewelry store business that's near me. I already sent
Hmm.
them an application, but I'll follow up sometime tomorrow. And they need an office assistant or manager. But again, jewelry lies within
Yeah, you can take some sort of portfolio, show them what you've been
Mhm.
working on.
That's
Maybe even
exactly.
take them a sample if you have
Yeah,
any with you.
no, I plan on finding their just emailing them again, getting some form of report going, and telling them that I actually do make some form of jewelry. I actually do make
Hmm.
my own jewelry. So tell them that I'm interested in this job, not just because of the
Oh yeah,
paycheck, but
I
I
think
genuinely
anybody
love
would
this job.
appreciate someone having a genuine interest in it, at
Yeah,
least in my opinion. But we all know that's not always the
yeah,
case.
and it's
Um,
pretty close to me. So yeah, that was a mouthful, but essentially that's how I'm feeling.
okay,
Just taking another risk, man. Just another risk out here. Just piling up all the risks. Collection coming soon. Let's go.
got you. What then? So as we're working on creative things, is there anything that y'all were doing? I guess I would say like in this initial quarantine, even though it looks like maybe we'll be back in there if people don't get their shit
What's going on
together.
in New York, man?
I don't know, man.
Forget
But
people.
Yeah, my friend and I are calling it like right after like the 2 weeks after Halloween, we're gonna shut down because
Oh yeah, cause you guys are going back from pretty heat.
everyone's gonna be at the parties and like that's gonna spread like crazy. People are getting the sniffles too. I've been getting the
Oh,
sniffles.
you dude, 2 days ago I thought I
Yeah.
had it. I swear to God,
but
I
you
was
know what?
like,
I
oh,
think I think people have to also take into account like I mean, I know it's all in our minds, but it's when the weather is changing, so you're not quite dressing the way you should, and I think sometimes it's just simple things like that.
that's
But
affecting.
it's you definitely want to be cautious. Like if you feel like you just got hit by a
Don't go to
truck,
any parties. It's not worth it, guys.
nah,
I know you cooped all in. You want to go have fun,
it's
have
not
a
the
nice
worst
time.
thing in the world, honestly.
It's really
But
not. Parties are lame.
Word.
yeah, so what I wanted to ask y'all is something that you were doing in that initial quarantine that stuck with you, you learned it, and you want to carry it on for the rest of your life, or maybe just for the rest of the year. I don't know. What is it? Dyeing your hair? I don't know. What could it
Nah,
be?
I mean, just being different, honestly. But nah, I generally really enjoy the process of cooking. I find like joy in it. It's like this. It's another form of art. Like I've broken
Yeah,
my
it's
life down.
fun.
It is
That's where
really
I
fun.
use. That's where I take in like if I want to listen to something, you know,
An album or something. Just
yeah, yeah. People at oh, you cook every week, da da da. And I'm like, yeah, like oh, you bring your lunch every day, yeah.
yes, I
But it's
do.
like you sit down, you can. Well, you're not sitting, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
You're there and you
dude. I'll show you
you're
my meal
cooking.
prep. Like I was actually really proud of it.
Oh yeah,
Last week I made just some rice with like veggies and chicken. I don't know if you guys could see it, but look at
yeah.
this.
That
Look
looks
at that.
good,
That
bro.
that looks, yeah, bro, and it was enjoyable too. Like, and I just enjoy it. There's different ways of cooking, like the taste,
Mm,
flavors. Like before you make something in your head, it's like, well, this is sour and this is sweet. I need something that will be able to combine it. Maybe let me throw a little spicy in here.
yeah.
I mean, and if I had it my way, if money wasn't a problem, I'll probably take a couple cooking classes or like just get like certified in some form of culinary art form. But beyond that, working out too. So
Okay.
like I've gotten in crazy shape. I think I lost like I'm wearing like my pants from New York, and it's kind of my weight. The weights are dropping. Like maybe I need to
That
chill with
running.
running.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, but you're exploring different ways to work out. That's what I like
yeah,
over the quarantine. Like I remember when I got my hair cut, I'm like, yo, I look mad skinny. But
right, dude. Like I
because
was
I
like
was working out, like everything was kind of like cardio, push ups,
based.
sit
Yeah,
ups.
it was like it was high intensity essentially.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's one thing. Like I was also like looking into like getting a job at a gym or something, but gyms are closed here, except in the hills, because I don't know, they don't give a damn about COVID up there. But like working out, eating consistently, like and cooking. That's been like damn. Yo, this follows me everywhere.
Right.
I swear, this happened in New York and this happens here too. Like but just those two, and reading and just like alone time, less screen time, but
Okay.
cooking and working out. I see myself just enjoying that, just not even using it as work, just personally I just enjoy it for foreseeable future.
Okay. Stalin,
Yeah.
what about yourself, man?
Pretty good. Pretty good. So how come you never cook for me, bro, when you're over here?
Oh
Fake.
damn.
Dude, no, just wait. When you guys visit,
Fake,
Hey,
bro.
you could
Fake.
cook this whole time, huh?
Fake.
Oh
dude, I
Fake.
man.
used to cook like back in my place for like my roommates girlfriends will come over, and like I'll cook, and they really actually that built up my confidence, because they're like, yo, this is actually pretty good. Like I like this, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm enjoying this. This is fun, and I like it when people eat my cooking. So if I visit New York, Stalin, I promise you, I'll be chefing up something. Or like,
Say
when
less.
you
Say
guys visit my
less.
pad out here, I'm manifesting this. I'm gonna have a pad when you guys get here. I'll chef up something for y'all. Say
All
less.
right.
Say
Special.
less, bro. For me, honestly, it's been about like just like kind of like really just working on myself, but more of like emotionally and like mental
Just think about it. Start
place.
crying.
Because it's like I seriously like just sometimes you have to take accountability. So I did, and I actually started therapy. I was like, this is gonna be good for me. So
Shout out to that, bro.
try something different. I had my first session, so I'm gonna have another one. And yeah, a lot of people told me a lot of good things about it. So I was like, let's give it a try.
Nah, it works, bro. Trust me.
How do you
If you
feel
find a good
that?
therapist,
Let me ask you this though, Stalin. How do you feel that? I mean, granted, you just said it's just your first session, but coming to that realization that you wanted to work on a few things internally, how do you feel like that is gonna pour into your creative process?
I think it's just gonna help me understand myself better and through it, like my creative process better. Because I
Hmm.
feel like if you can't really understand like yourself, you won't really understand like what you're trying to say. I feel like you really got to define that first. Like
yeah.
like what is it that that is bothering me? How can I really become more aware and in tune with my emotions and my thoughts, and how can I translate that,
Right.
I feel like that is just self-awareness and just helping me to create better habits and behavior changes that will help me achieve my creative goals better, because if I'm not at my best, then it's most likely that I'm not really going to pursue goals if I'm not in the right mindset.
Exactly.
And
So
Yeah.
I
it
feel,
helps you also
yeah,
discover who you are, and as you discover that just bleeds into your personality and the
yeah,
artwork as well.
yeah, exactly. And who knows what I'll discover, or also it's about healing, just letting go of certain things that are still in my present, holding me back. And
Hmm.
it's it's no one's fault except for myself.
Stalin really just said these niggas can't hold me back in a
Like,
formal way.
yeah, it's true. It's sometimes the person that holds you back the most is just yourself, and you don't
Oh,
even
Oh
realize
yeah.
years. Just Pat was
it's
saying
not
in the
these niggas. It's
beginning,
just you.
sometimes it is you.
Yeah.
That was about I started to notice that destructive behaviors and issues and certain habits and then personality traits that I got to see if I can work on and change. And it's not blaming anyone. It's just I did this now. I want to make sure I never do it again. You know.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, and I think it takes a lot to,
admit.
yeah, but even first, like just to stop and look at yourself. And that's why I opened, the podcast up that way, because I truly believe that you need to get out of your own way. Because think about anything that y'all have ever wanted to do or didn't start or had an attitude about something, even if there's somebody else involved in that situation, you can always tie it back to yourself, at least one part of it. Am I right? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So even for me, I've been in relationships where it's okay, oh, well, they did this or that. But I know for me, something I've worked on and continue to work on is, being a little temperamental. I'm not gonna lie. I can be pretty intense at times. But
At times, this nigga says, "Yeah,
hey,
we were
look.
gonna let him get that off."
No, I've come a long way, and I feel good about that. But I noticed that, okay, this is why this situation didn't go the way it should have. Yes, there was another party involved, but my actions definitely did not help at all. So you need to be able to say, hey, let me address these. So to Stalin's point, he saw that, and now he's actively trying to do something to improve.
Yeah,
And that's what you should always do. So,
and it's just a matter of discovering
mhm.
different things about your past that we don't really like to delve into because y- it's a process where you get to discover a lot of reasons why you act a specific way and why you're lashing out this way and leads you to being vulnerable, and that's just step one. And once you identify that, can move on to a lot of the other steps. But it opens your eyes to a different way of seeing things and relating emotionally to other people.
Oh,
But also that's just naturally who I am. I can already tell what people are feeling.
true.
On a real note, yeah.
I
How do
mean,
you think I sold all them jackets?
this guy.
Ah.
Nah, but for myself, what I learned, just the value in starting to create your own wealth and building a strong foundation for that.
Money.
So saving a lot. I mean, I've saved a lot since
Damn,
March or
I'm quitting
something.
my job soon, so
Hey, that's on you, boy.
couple months rent. Give me a chance to explore a lot of different options out
Nah,
here.
but it's you feel good. So I feel like, did I give one of y'all this book, or maybe y'all read it, The Richest Man in Babylon?
You
I've
told
read
me
it.
about it. You told me about it. You said you
Yeah.
was gonna give it to me, but
All
you
right,
never.
my bad, my bad. I have to send you a copy, but
Yeah, ship that USPS.
no.
Express.
um,
Just make sure
the
they don't
number
steal
one
it the whole
rule,
thing.
always to pay yourself. Pay yourself first. So as soon as you get a check, you should be the first bill. So what I do, the first bill for my check is Patrick, and that goes out. and look at different ways to invest and get money. If you have a job, free money, 401k, whatever. If you want to
That's
just
some, yeah.
take $5 out and they can match that, boom, it's free. They're giving you just $5. Now,
Yeah.
stock market, might affect that, but
It's volatile sometimes. Yes.
exactly, but it's free. It's free money. So something my dad always says, if it's free, give me three. So
Hey,
why not?
that was
Why
my
not?
motto in college.
Yeah. But it's so important. Like you can really just start to create your own wealth. You can do everything that you need to do. You have the power to do that. It's all in your own hands. So why not do that? So a lot of people will, again, like I was saying earlier, like complain about being broke, complain about this, complain about that. Everybody always complains. In my mind, you don't
Doesn't make
have
sense
the
at all.
right to complain about anything
If
if
you're
you
not doing
haven't
anything
done a
about it.
damn thing to do anything at all about whatever you
It's like
complain
being
about.
fat and just complaining about being fat and just how uncomfortable it is. Like, all right, so maybe stop eating
Yeah.
McDonald's every day, or like
Mm-hmm.
it's called water. Take a sip. That could lead us into another conversation, but I don't want to be labeled as a body shamer. I'm not a body shamer. I'm just an account
Look,
someone who
all we're
just
saying is this.
for their action.
Again, look at yourself, whatever it might be. It doesn't
Whatever
have
your
to be.
values are.
Yeah, I mean, if you're complaining about, oh, I don't have enough money or this and that, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to figure out a way to make it happen. All right. So,
Money's not a priority for you. Find something else that is, and like you know,
yeah, like we can all live at different levels. No one, I'm not saying you have to just be filthy rich, but if you're comfortable with living a certain way, cool, by all means. What I'm saying is that what I learned was even through being furloughed, being in the lockdown for what 5, 6 months. I
damn, you
was
really went through that.
yeah, you can still save money and still build that foundation for yourself. But that's something I'm gonna stay consistent with because I saved before, but not quite to this extent.
To this extent.
And
All
you
right, give us an
see,
example of how much you're saving. Let's say you made
I ain't about to
3K
tell
this week.
nobody.
I said 3K this week. What's your strategy? Like maybe somebody is looking to
I
start. Like
mean,
there's the
here,
50
let me
30
see.
20
Hold on.
strategy. There's the like you
Hold
said
on.
pay yourself. How much exactly are you paying yourself? Then
So
we
let's
pivot.
see. Let's see. Let me just do some math.
Is this nigga really pulling out the calculator from college? Like 2 plus 2
So
equals
I'm
5.
saving about, let's just say 30% of what I make every
Every
week.
week. That
Exactly.
just goes directly to the savings.
Exactly.
Okay. And then you allocate the rest of it to
Wherever
other
it needs to
aspects.
go.
Okay, but 30%
Generally
just goes to
speaking,
you.
you want to save at least 10% of your weekly income. I'm saving 30% every week.
And if you don't have a weekly income and you're receiving unemployment, that counts too. That's not just free money.
Yeah. Yeah, of
That's actually
course.
you're in a favorable position to do what you want. Actually, you can chase your
So
dreams.
yeah, it's all possible. I mean, look, if you can't start with 30%, go to 10. If you can't start with 10, 5, whatever, do
Just save
something.
some. Yeah,
Exactly.
just save something, and it'll go from there. But no,
Yeah.
I feel you on that. No,
Because
a friend. Wait,
how
shout.
fast it,
That's,
it it can grow, you'll be very surprised at like you'll look at your bank account, you'll be like, damn, like,
but
oh
don't touch the savings either. Like,
yeah, of course not, unless you have to. And what I did too is like you create that emergency fund too. So 3 to 6 months. If you can get a year, cool, but generally 3 to 6 months. So let's just say you lose the job. We're not in a pandemic or anything. Let's just say it's regular and you need to somehow stay afloat.
supplement. Yeah,
You have your rent paid for, some bills, things of that nature. So
I
people need
feel.
to start looking at these things. And you have all the information. You have a smartphone. all right, cool. If you playing these little games on your phone, you use the damn phone. Use the technology that's in your hand. I mean, it's very annoying when it's like,
Let's go
oh, I
Google.
don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. Look it up. There's so many free
That's only
resources.
how you learn how to do stuff. Anyway, Stalin has to go. He has to go complete an delivery, an order for delivery, and edit whatever he does.
Yeah, I just have
uh,
to finish an edit I have because it has to be delivered by like 10 today.
Got you.
I
All
just
right,
gotta add
bro.
like one more thing, like a time code, and then just tweak the color and then export, and it's good. But I
okay.
have enough time right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got you.
No, no, no. Say let's go
Yeah.
get your work done, man. See,
Hell
see
yeah.
why this dude is inspirational, man.
Exactly.
Yo, like, comment, subscribe,
Exactly.
and
Let's
much
get
love,
your boy
guys. It's great
started.
seeing you guys.
All right,
It
Brody.
was great seeing you, man.
See
Brank
you.
Ocean
Keep it up, man.
sends wishes your way. Hand
Thanks,
culture.
fellas. Be
All right,
safe.
Peace.
man. Mm-hmm.
All right. So
So
to
it's just me
wrap
and you
up,
now,
yeah,
huh?
yeah. To wrap up,
Huh?
if you guys have been with us, we did some lives about voting and everything that's building up to
You
what
had me doing a lot of research about this, by the way. But okay, go
in
on.
a couple
Get
of
your good stuff
weeks.
off.
In a couple of weeks, and we're not gonna like make this into some political thing.
Nah, it was just two
We
niggas trying to
just
get niggas.
yeah, we just really feel that it hasn't been spoken on enough, like what hangs in the balance and a lot of things that have been happening
Mm,
behind the scenes.
yeah.
Something I want everyone to take a moment to think about. Just because you can't see it, feel it, the impact of something happening does not mean it's not happening. You just can't feel it yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
If
but
you're
then also,
standing, you know what I'm saying, like if you're whatever, if I'm here in my house and there's a big old fire coming towards me,
don't use that analogy. I live in California, man.
oh my
Switch that.
bad.
Change
Okay.
that ASAP. No.
All right, all right.
Water,
Look,
rain coming your way. Yeah, we need that
okay.
over here.
Look. If someone fart in the next room, all right.
That person's most likely me, by the way. I'm lactose intolerant ass.
Nah, but it's like, okay, these people here, boom, they felt the impact instantly, and then it's starting to spread, and it's like, well, I don't know, I don't really feel it, and but
I can smell it. Yeah,
if you know the
the
action
nigga
happening
farted. Get out the
exactly,
way.
and they're letting you know I'm about to fart. It's not like,
Yeah,
oh, it just
it's
popped up out of nowhere. Like, no, it's
like
like I'm about to do it so I can blow your nostrils away. Like,
yeah,
just
because like I'm mad lactose intolerant. And I'm drinking a gallon of milk on this train cart. Now think about it. I
all
told
right.
y'all I'm lactose intolerant. You see me taking the milk out my bag. A smart person would just be like, this milk not better than my
Nah,
Starbucks.
smack that out
Open.
your hand.
Because this nigga wild. He about to be on some next level ish. And that's exactly how
But
Trump's and his presidency is. You see that analogy right there?
exactly.
We just described it perfect.
So we're both gonna share like it don't something brief, just something that's been happening behind the scenes that's impacting us, so you can see the larger, the bigger
Picture.
picture.
And how it affects you. I'll go first.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna talk about the Affordable Health Care Act, as
Mm.
Obamacare, as we put it.
Can I
Um,
let me just jump in real quick.
this nigga don't
This
never ever let me get my.
no. This new their new Supreme Court nominee Amy
Yeah. I was
Coney
gonna do
Barrett.
that, but it's local news at this point. If you don't know about that, that's on
Yeah,
you.
she definitely will try to repeal that. And no,
Dude, they've already broken it down to
oh
start
yeah,
with.
yeah,
So
they're
yeah,
gonna try to just
they was
eliminate
just
it
like chopping it
completely.
up from the
So yeah,
inside.
if you have
Medicare,
no,
Medicaid, all that aid stuff.
I don't know why my mind just went blank.
Obamacare.
No,
What is it? Give me hints. What do you?
prior pre-existing conditions. Sorry, I don't know why I
Oh
couldn't think
yeah,
about it.
pre-existing condition.
You're gonna be fucked. Just so you know that.
It's just like your body's a car. That's how they see it.
Yeah,
If
you're
your car is weak, your premiums are higher. If you're like you,
exactly. So
yeah.
you're gonna be fucked. And I believe if what I looked up is correct, um, was part of the whole when Bush was running. I don't know if it was her. So fact check me if y'all want. I just know like there's some pieces that come together with
Some
this.
connections over there.
Where when Bush was running, Al Gore should have won, but they stopped counting the Democratic votes.
Oh, it was something along
Yeah,
those lines of
but go ahead. Which what you were
EC.
gonna?
The EC had to do with something like that. It was popular votes versus electoral commission votes, and it's the same thing that happened when Trump won. But you guys could look that up. I ain't a politician. I'm a creative.
Exactly.
Uh, but beyond that, the Affordable Health Care Act, as Obamacare, as we put it, was supposed to provide insurance for all. They had this one part of it that was just a second. I'm still in view, right? Because I had this open.
Yeah.
There's this individual mandate part of it that was enacted back in Obama time. When was that? 20, what was it? 2014, 20 Trump won, no, 2016.
2012 to
Yeah,
20.
20,
Yeah.
that was, it was kind of like a tax you pay if you didn't have insurance.
Right.
Um that was to incentivize people to go out there and get like insurances that weren't too high because they're being provided by like Medicare and Medicaid, and like they had all these things that would kind of not put a cap on it on how much they could do it. So they
Hmm.
only put that tax in place so a lot of people could register, and if a lot of people registered for these insurance agencies, the premiums to go down because then they have a wider coverage to take care of than like a few, because it's only if it's a few that the premiums like go up. So this tax was there to kind of force you. If you're paying the tax, you might as well just use that money to pay towards healthcare insurance.
Lord
It's
no,
like,
he don't pay no taxes.
I mean, no, we're talking about regular people here,
Quick
not like
700.
yeah, yeah. But what the Trump administration did and highlighted in the first um few years, or like it was very immediate when they got into office, was that they didn't like the Affordable Health Care Act or Obamacare, and they were gonna do anything in the power to diminish it. And you should ask yourself why. It's because they want, like, healthcare premiums to go up
Hmm.
for these private
You
insurance
know what?
companies.
And this is the thing too. I think people need to stop with the whole. I feel like I've said this before on the podcast. I could be mistaken, but sometimes the answer is right in front of your face. It's right in front of your face.
Dude,
Follow the
at this
money.
point,
Just
if you
follow the money.
yeah, that's what
Where is it going
at
back
this
to?
point, like, I'm just very much like desensitized to politics in general, because on either scope,
Yeah, it's
it's
not.
just a very disgusting game they're playing, and they really don't care about anybody. Like unemployment, or like the second pandemic check should not
Yeah,
be held in
bro.
place in
Look,
Congress or Senate.
follow the money and look at the actions. Don't listen to any talking. Because guess what? The Senate, right? They went on break or recess.
And Americans are out here struggling. Like, yo,
So they
if
went
these
on
people really cared,
recess when the House proposed a new bill for stimulus, right?
the stimulus check,
They didn't
yes.
come back. But as soon as it was time to try to get this new Supreme Court pick, where were they? They
They're
came
right
back
back there. They're
like
like they
that.
they're I've read something else like in favor of them approving it or something.
So if you
It's just
think they give
disgusting.
a fuck about you,
They
you
yo
are sadly
in America, the
mistaken.
only way to make it, I'm gonna look directly into the camera and say, the only way to make it is just strap up the boot yourself and do your damn thing yourself.
Yeah.
Because no, if you're waiting for handouts, good luck. Honestly, good luck. But
It's not an answer.
beyond,
It's
yeah,
a tool if
it's
if you
essentially,
may.
yeah. They've taken the Individual Mandate Act off. Like, the Trump administration put that tax on zero, so you don't have to sign up for insurance companies. You don't have to do anything. You don't need to have healthcare insurance right now. And one of the biggest, world powers, health insurance is in the thing that everyone has.
Hmm.
Now, if you don't have it and you have pre-existing conditions, like you mentioned earlier, you're
Hmm.
effed. If you have diabetes, you're effed. In case you just get hurt and take an ambulance, just a regular ambulance to the hospital, you're effed. You
Yeah.
need to understand this. All these private companies, now the premiums could go up because there's no tax mandate that's saying, hey, you need to get healthcare insurance, and they will label this as a socialist thing or something. But healthcare insurance is the basic human right. Like,
Yeah.
health insurance, like right now I don't even have health insurance because I just moved from New York to LA and I
Hmm.
need to be here a couple more years. But that's beyond the point. Like again, if anything was to happen to me right now, I'm effed, and that's messed up because it shouldn't even change state by state. It should be just a
Exactly.
national thing, you know.
And see, this is
So
the
what
thing.
they're setting this
Yeah,
up for like the upcoming years. So like once that is repealed and they're trying to put the Supreme Court judges there to allow this to pass. Once this passes and like the Republicans have the Senate or Congress, I don't know which one it is, it's gonna be hard to repeal this law. And regardless, I don't even think Biden and Kamala give a damn about your health to start with. So just keep that in
nah,
mind. Just keep that in mind. They're just
exactly.
setting things in place. So if you want to learn more about this, just look up Affordable Healthcare Act
Just
and the individual
that
mandate.
that phone you using for all the
Just
little
look it up.
bullshit, just actually
Yeah,
use it. How about that?
yeah. Close Instagram and like learn a little bit more about something else. But yeah, that was quite a mouthful.
No, you good.
Obamacare, individual mandate. Look it up. That's what Trump has
So
set up. That's what they've done. What about you? What are you gonna highlight that would affect us, even
okay.
if this guy doesn't win?
So for me, if he's given another term, and even with the current state, right? Y'all have to realize like your environment is it's a real thing. It's not just made up.
For sure. Don't
So
litter.
I mean, for example, you're in Cali with the fires. If you go and
Don't
walk
do
into
that.
the fire, you're going to burn alive. You're
Oh
not gonna
no! Even
just,
if you inhale the smoke, you're going to choke and die.
yeah, it's a real thing. It's not like a movie script. Just believe it or
No,
not.
it's
So
2020. Like you better believe it's real. Like look out your window, nigga.
now the thing is like he's been rolling back all these things and deregulating a lot of things, like a lot of caps that are on whatever it's air pollution, fossil fuels, the list goes on. So again, when it comes to fossil fuels,
Yo, this nigga really sounds like a villain. It sounds like a cartoon villain, like
who?
Trump.
Oh
Like
yeah, yeah.
he's like, yo, this
No,
protects it.
but
Ah, ha, ha, ha. I
again,
took it off.
follow. All you gotta do is follow the money trail. The
Of
money trail
course,
will
some
lead
things
back to some corporate folks, some corporation,
involvement.
and that money trail will lead back to this guy, which will then lead back to that decision. It's simple. And guess what? He's not the only one. Let's not get it fucked up. He's definitely not the only politician, and there's definitely many, many Democrats who do the same exact
Wait,
thing.
what's her name again? Elizabeth Warren or whoever the lady that's like in.
Who?
No, it's not Elizabeth Warren. It's this Democrat from New York that was supporting Elliot Ranger. Remember? She was coming for Trump for the taxes. She's the one that always comes at him for the taxes. Like
Pelosi?
Pelosi herself is an asshole. I'm gonna
Oh
just put
yeah.
it
I
as
mean,
that.
it's
Like
all
Pelosi
these.
herself, like
Yeah.
just you guys. Once again, this is why politics is boring to me because I know the agenda and I never trust any politician ever. Like it's pretty dumb to like kind of put your trust into these people if they can't even get you a
Oh
second
yeah.
stimulus check.
But look,
You know?
listen.
But
So
do vote.
exactly. But
Don't be jaded.
if you, so when we talk about fossil fuels, it's a real thing, right? So if you go and stick your mouth on the tailpipe of the car while it's running, what do you think is gonna happen? Please answer
I
that.
think you're gonna become combustion man.
I think you'll probably die, right?
Yeah,
So now,
combust your
simple-minded
ass to hell.
folks, if you put all of that in the air, yes, there's much more room in this whole planet to spread all that around. But what do you think it does to the air quality? It might fuck it up. Wow, that's a
Stop
crazy
talking like
idea.
that, man. Air quality has been ass for a while.
That's a crazy idea. I mean, wow, who would have known?
Go
So
electric.
that's him pulling out of the Paris Climate Agreement. You know what I'm saying? That, clean air quality, right? EPA not putting a cap on emissions. I mean, we all the list just goes on. Like
This
you're
guy is a mother effing villain,
just
and he's
follow the
moving.
money trail. That's it. Follow the money
And
trail.
he only
That's
pays
all you
$1
gotta
million
do.
in taxes. But honestly,
Yeah.
so would I if I could. But
But again, follow the money trail. And if you do get someone elected that you want to, don't be satisfied with, hey, they're in there. No, press them and hold them accountable like you would someone you
Local
hate.
politics matter more than the national scale or like the national politics do. Because if you press them, these are your congressmen and congresswomen. They're the ones
Mhm.
that go in to vote on these national issues. Like we've spoken about this a bunch of times, especially the local elections. And we're proud that like a lot of you guys went out there and voted. We brought
Exactly.
in local officials to educate you guys on how local politics works. But if you really want to see some form of form of change on a global scale, we all need to take matters into our own hands locally and hold all these people responsible. Um, and just a matter of fact, there might be a race war also boiling. This dude is just pushing it.
Yeah,
Honestly,
it's
get a
I
chopper,
don't
get
know.
yourself a chopper. You know what I'm saying?
Registered.
Of course, registered and yeah, just be safe, vote. Uh, look into whatever people are doing. They're trying a lot of things to just stop people from
Oh
voting.
yeah.
And this guy will possibly not even leave, even if he's voted out, just
Nah, that's when
because
we all
now
gotta pull up to the White House. Fuck
you're
that.
gonna pull up. I'm gonna be chilling. My bad. I
Yeah, all
told
right.
y'all about this
Well, look, look,
nigga.
look. We know what we gotta do. One thing, real quick. What's one thing you're gonna do to stay productive for the rest of the week?
Really looking forward to quitting.
All right, simple answer.
Yeah, was looking forward to quitting and just finding opportunities that align within my interests that wouldn't like make me feel depressed and not looking forward to like a day as the
Right,
sunrise because it's a beautiful thing. So looking forward to that. We'll have that conversation and by the next podcast. I'll let you guys know how it went.
got you.
I want a dramatic quit though. Like I've never had a dramatic like exit.
Nah,
Like,
don't do that. Don't do
come
that,
on, it's fun
man.
though. Like think about it. Just leaving for your lunch break and not
I
coming
don't think
back.
you would know what to do. That's not dramatic. That's just I ain't come back.
I'll write a letter. Like if it calls me, I'm like,
Nah, you
it's
gotta
about-
be a stand-up guy, man. That's it.
yeah, I'm being stand up here, and these niggas don't give a damn. Like if they don't give a damn, you gotta show them how
Of
it
course
goes,
not,
man.
bro. Right now, all these companies they just trying to make some money. That's it.
They exactly, and like yo, it's the middle of a pandemic. I'm sorry if
Yeah,
people
but
working at
they're gonna
Target trying to
press
feed
you
their
like,
families, not trying to buy a
oh
phone.
yeah, they're gonna
Like
press you like they don't usually do. It's whatever. Um,
so, not be dramatic. Damn, I can't have
nah.
at least one story to tell my grandkids. Like I did this when I was younger. Like because it's really not gonna matter. I'm not putting this on my resume or anything. It was less than a month.
But you
Like it
never
don't matter.
know. You never know who somebody knows. You never know. You never know who's watching you.
That's why I'm working
Let's
for
know.
me, nigga. I'm not gonna give a damn what that
All
nigga who that
right,
nigga
all
knows.
right, all right.
I'll
You
be
say
slightly
so.
dramatic. I'm gonna say a little slight, some slight.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
oh, dude, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna let you guys know how it goes. But yeah, we're gonna continue with that. Continue with working out, but I need to eat more, dude. I'm losing a lot more weight, so
Yeah. Same
I need
here.
to eat a bit more, or maybe slow down a bit, just like 1 mile a day. Might be
Got you.
just it.
For
Cause
me,
sheesh. Yeah. What about you,
hopefully buy a new computer so I can start this IT certification and yeah,
dude? I think I might do that too. Actually,
are you trying to be
was
me?
it cybersecurity?
No, no, no. It's just to get you like a foundation into
And
IT.
I'll
And then
get you
from
into
there I'll go onwards and upwards.
yeah.
But yeah, great episode.
Okay. I hear chicken outside. It's Mexicans,
This
man.
guy.
I live with a bunch of Mexicans like next door.
No, get the fresh chicken.
Not even yeah, that chicken taco might be late because this is real organic. Like it's sitting
Oh, that's
empty
what's
on the
up.
floor. You feel me? It's gonna be a
Hell
tough like meat to chew on. Pause, but on that note, thank you so
We
much for
out.
tuning into the Tim Z episode number 16. We're back. We're going better. If you know of an audio engineer that's trying to join the team, please let us know. We're in dire need of one. We know he will make so much change to this podcast and like he'll put us on all the DSPs.
Exactly.
Our laptops won't let us. It barely even loaded Zoom. But we're
And
working on it.
let us know what they made you say this week. Come on, y'all. We want to
Yeah.
hear it. Leave it in the
Pod,
comments. What they make you
yeah.
say this week. Good, bad, ugly, whatever.
If you truly listen to this point, you're amazing and we love you. We F with
Exactly.
you. We're gonna come up with a gang name for us. Chale. I think I'll call them my Chales or something like that. I don't know.
All right, y'all.
But thank you so much. Just a road to 100 subscribers. I'm saying this. We're gonna get it before the year ends. Peace, subscribe,
Peace.
spread peace and love. And yeah.